Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing good, everyone's chilling, going about their day nice and lovely. Today, we're gonna be doing more Judas, just because we can finish him off. He's only one post-it note away from being done, so might as well, you feel me? Anyways, all that aside, hope you guys are doing well. I'm, alright. You know, Borderlands has got its grasp on me. I'm gonna be real, a little tired and also a little slightly hurting, just because I did work out this morning and I didn't push myself. I don't think I went overboard, but I can definitely feel a weird feeling in my bicep, dare I say. So we're just gonna relax. We're just gonna relax. We're gonna take it easy for the next next day or two, you feel me? Leg day tomorrow anyways, so I'll be fine. I'll be chilling, you know how it is. Anyways, that aside though, I have been doing good. I've been good. I've been enjoying a lot of Borderlands 4, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It has been very fun, and I have found myself to be a fan, to be completely honest with you. I have found myself to be a real big fan of the game. It is good, it's fun, I would say, honestly, it's like a solid 8 out of 10. Still playing it. I think yesterday I recorded and I did say the same thing, 8 out of 10 so far. And I gotta say, it's still an 8 out of 10, really good. The gunplay is very fun and I have been having a great time building up my tree and whatnot. But honestly, besides that, I've kind of just been doing nothing. Like I said, I did work out and I'm feeling tired, but not really much going on. Other than, like, I don't even know, man. Just kind of brain rotting a little bit. Not really. I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't even really call it brain rotting, because, like, I'm just kind of scrolling, you feel me? No thought, head empty type of shit. I might die right now, and I'm gonna be very sad if I do. I'm gonna die! Yo, what's up with your boy? Why am I being real dog shit right now? You know what? Yes. Let's do that. Let's get a little wicked. Let's get a little Libra pilled. Why not? You feel me? Oh yeah, as you guys can kind of already tell, this is the whole deal that I was talking about with playing Judas. Is the fact that he is like an insane glass cannon off rip. Yeah, his damage is really strong, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm talking really strong damage. However, he has no health and like little to no survivability. So it's kind of just, I'm just supposed to like make a name for myself, I guess, as this guy. I don't know, it's really hard. This character is really cool though. Easily one of my favorites. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've been wondering, thinking about what? I don't know, not much. Just kind of existing. I did, when I was working out earlier, it's actually really funny, the cats that I've been commenting on for the past, like, little bit, they showed up. They were chilling in our backyard, and I actually saw them hanging out on my fence. And I got to look at them, and they looked at me, and it was so funny, because it's kind of just like that, it's like there's like a weird mutual understanding of like, hello, you exist. They see me, they're like, you exist. I see them, I'm like, you exist. And then we just kind of go about our own paths or whatnot. It's really freaking funny, in my opinion. I'ma keep it real. Garden Warfare? Excuse me, a friend of mine just booted up Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. That kind of caught me mad off guard because, I mean, I don't even remember the last time I played that game. A very fun game though. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. It might be one of their best, dare I say. But it also does remind me of something. So surprisingly, talking about Plants vs. Zombies does remind me of something. You guys hear that there's going to be that new Plants vs. Zombies game coming out in like October or whatever? It's like Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. I'm gonna be honest with you, it seems to be really freaking cool. And I can't wait. I'm very excited to play it. However, it's also kind of got me like, what's the word I'm thinking of? One, can you come out? But two, also like, man, I'm a little saddened. You feel me? Because a part of me is like, cool, we're getting a remake of Plants vs. Zombies, the first game. But also, if you're aware of Plants vs. Zombies, you might know what the hell I'm talking about here then. It's kind of like, why couldn't you guys just sort of make this initially? Oh, you feel me? Plants vs. Zombies, both 2, and apparently there was a third one. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm surprised because I didn't even know there was a third Plants vs. Zombies until a friend of mine was talking to me about like trying to get into like the beta for it, and I was just like, what? I was baffled. One, I was like, you're trying to get into the beta for Plants vs. Zombies 3, but also like, what are we doing? You feel me, bro? Maybe it might sound crazy. All right, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Might sound a little crazy, but it's kind of just like, what's the? That was really bad damage. That was like embarrassing levels of damage. Alright, if I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, it's kind of just got me like, why does this game exist? You know what I mean? Why is there a third Plants vs. Zombies game? When, like, you guys, EA, whatever, they bought out PopCap, you know, the creators of the first game, and then proceeded to, like, make the worst video game ever. Not really, it's not the worst video game ever, but I'm gonna be honest with you, alright, Plants vs. Zombies 2, if we're just gonna, you know, direct comparison PvZ 2 to PvZ 1, it's an obvious step down, okay? Let's be real. Let's be honest with ourselves here, alright fellas? Plants vs. Zombies 2 to Plants vs. Zombies 1 is obviously a huge, like, downgrade, bro. I reversed it. I meant to say PvZ 1 to PvZ 2 is a huge downgrade. It is so bad, bro. One, they got like all like the, I don't want to say pay to win, but you know what I mean? Like, you gotta like buy some flowers now. You don't unlock them per level. And they added more flowers. You got power creep in PvZ 2. It's like, what the what are we doing, man? It's so funny to me because I'm gonna be honest with you, I used to think that Plants vs. Zombies was like the, unironically, I think it was the undisputed greatest mobile game of all time. I low-key think it still might be. Balatro does exist, and Local Thunk did create the game on PC first, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a mobile game off of RIP. It's a mobile port, but I mean, come on, you can't deny Balatro's goatedness, dare I say. You cannot deny how amazing Balatro is, you feel me? So I don't want to hear no disrespect regarding that game. But moving on to what was talked about before though. It just, Plants vs. Zombies, I would say like it was on the pulse of society, bro. You know what I mean? It was one of the greatest mobile games of all time. And just Everyone loves Plants vs. Zombies, man. That's how crazy it is to even think about otherwise. It's so crazy to even think about it being not the case. Everybody loves Plants vs. Zombies, dog. It is a fucking phenomenal video game. That shit came free with your Xbox. Not true. But it did exist on Xbox. It got a fucking console ports, dog. That's how good of a game it was. You know how crazy, ludicrous amounts of money that game got to earn in order to get console ports for something that wasn't established as a console game, bro? It's peak. That's all I'm really trying to say here. Alright, all I'm really trying to say is that Plants vs. Zombies is a peak game. And then they dropped the third person shooters with Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, and Garden Warfare 2. And this is where you might be thinking, oh, you hate those, right, Tony? No. I have played a shit ton of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Why? Not because it's ass, but because it is, I think, genuinely one of the best third-person shooter multiplayer games out there. PvZ Garden Warfare 2 is phenomenal, man. It is amazing. Then they like dropped Battle for Neighborville and nobody liked that. So everyone went back to Garden Warfare 2. That's the way it is. Everybody fucks with Garden Warfare 2. Nobody fucks with Battle for Neighborville for good reason, you know? That's not. There's no trade secrets going on here, you feel me? This is all well documented, well known information, dare I call it. Fortune cookie. Let me jump my ass over there real quick, you know, just bam. Look, what I'm really just trying to say is that, like, I know EA did buy those games and they have made, I'm gonna be real with you, they have made a whole bunch of mid. There has been a very much an abundance of mid when it comes to the OG Plants vs. Zombies games. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, look, Garden Warfare 2 is really cool. Battle for Neighborville sucks, but Garden Warfare 2 is really freaking cool, man. But sometimes you just want to play some Plants vs. Zombies, but you don't want it to be hot garbage. You want to play just some classic PvZ, dare I say. But that just it's like a Herculean task, bro. You know what I mean? It simply cannot be done, apparently. As what's it called? As mentioned, or like not even as mentioned, just as shown by the fact that they then tried to make not a Garden Warfare 3. They tried to make a third Plants vs. Zombies game, and it was buns, bro. This is better overall. It's the better stat upgrade. Hold on, wait a minute, I just realized. I think now we don't go for damage ups, we have to go for the best stat upgrade that exists. So if we see, like, you know, for example, we see there is 8-inch nails and then right next to it is Continuum, we have to grab Continuum. That's like a +7 stat upgrade, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's such a huge boost to the range. And so that will be an overall better stat upgrade. Maybe not the better damage up or something because Continuum has no damage, but because we got Libra, I see now. I've opened my third eye to the world of what's the word I'm thinking of? What's this game called again? Like the Binding of Fortnite or something? I've opened my third eye to the true tech that is Libra in T-Boy. I fucking hate this place, man. What even happened there, dog? That room was useless. That room was nothing. I gotta start unadding friends on Steam. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I feel really weird about this sort of thing. You know what I mean? A part of me always feels really weird, like having to make the decision to unadd someone that I've kind of played a lot of games with or something like that, but then I just kind of don't really talk to them or interact with them anymore. Like, there's some friends of mine that I used to play a lot of Destiny with, and then Destiny 2 came out on PC. They got PC, so I ended up not playing with them for like a pretty long time. Then all of a sudden, you know, I get a PC and I play a little bit with them, and it's fun, it's cool, but just as a whole, I just kind of, I don't know, lose touch. You know what I mean? I lose touch with them, and I just don't really play games with them anymore. Now, I don't even play Destiny 2, and let alone really kind of speak to them. You know what I mean? You guys picking up what I'm putting down here? Like, I used to play Destiny with these guys, and I used to play a lot of Destiny. Like, a lot. Now, I don't even, like, talk to them or interact with them just because, I mean, you know, shit changes, bro. That's the way it be sometimes. Sometimes you just kind of, like, lose touch with talking to people. And a part of me is out here kind of just, like, thinking about it, and I'm like, man, that could low-key reflect in, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. Alright, I don't know. My brain isn't developed enough to be talking about this rhetoric or whatever while I'm playing The Binding of Isaac, you feel me? But I mean, you might know what I'm taking. You may even know what I'm trying to say. You know, it's like, I don't talk to these people anymore. It's like low-key, what's the point? You feel me? Like, Tony, if you don't talk to them anymore, why do you even have them added? And it's like, good question. And that is a very good question. Why do I? If I probably will never talk to them. Why am I in the Discord with them if I never check it? You know, there's like a whole different world out there, bro. I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to say right now, but you low-key kind of understand, right? Question mark? I don't even really interact with these people, is what I'm trying to say. It's like, I don't even really interact with these people, with these individuals, yet I don't know, I'm still in the Discord, and I'm like, it's like, at this point, it's just like a facade of me knowing them. I don't know them anymore, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You feel me? I haven't interacted with this person in so long. What's the chances of me interacting with them again and they're the same person that I once knew them to be? You know what I mean? They could have all got whole different lives. And I guess it's at that point, it's just like meeting a new person, which I'm not against necessarily the notion of meeting a new person. You know, meeting new people could be cool and fun activity, dare I say. However, for me personally, I'm just kind of really bad at doing that shit, bro. Just to speak on Tony, on me, I'm really bad at doing that. So it's, I don't know, man. You feel me? I don't know, bro. Oh, weave. Not too shabby, Tony. Not too shabby. I don't know, bro. It's like some existential, like, thoughts I'm having or whatever. Not even existential. If I'm be real with you, I'm just saying words, man. I'm just thinking about shit. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just thinking about shit, and it's kind of got me confused. Confused might not be the right term, but you know what I mean. Unless you don't know what I mean. Rubber cement with that? It don't even work, bro. Brimstone, $2 brimstone. 23-cent flight. 23-cent flight reacts. Sorry. I don't know why I did the damn Daniel from Flight. Such a funny guy, bro. I don't know, man. Cause I be getting the notification on Steam. That's really kind of what spurred this whole thing. I be getting the notification on Steam and I'm just like, man, I don't even know you, bro. Why do I have you added? Tony comes to terms with the fact that he might be antisocial, bro. And that kind of sucks. Because I don't really see myself as being antisocial. Or at least, if anything, I haven't seen myself as being antisocial for like a long time. There we are. All right, and then we get the range upgrade, which is actually the stat up. It's all coming together, little bro. You understand? You understand? You picking up what I'm putting down there, fellas? And we hold on to this Emperor card for the remainder of time. We hold on to the Emperor for the rest of eternity, dare I say. Yo, is it supposed to be pitch black? I can't see anything. I'm a fucking moron, dude. World's stupidest human being, question mark? Just drop picture of Tony? God almighty. My bad. I don't know why I don't know why I'm getting so at myself here. Maybe bro's just upset because he's not playing Borderlands 4 right now. Low key a little bit. Not really upset, but I do want to play Borderlands 4. I think I have an addiction to that game. And by that I mean I just think it's a really good game. Is it so wrong to enjoy video games now? You feel me? So it's a it's a 0.75 damage up and a luck up. Let's grab that, and then that's just goated. That's literally just crazy stat boost, just permanently, dare I say. Oh! My bad, I don't know why I screamed. Get away from me, please. Get me the hell out of this hellhole. Get me the hay out of here. Dare I say. More of my friends are getting on Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I think they're playing Garden Warfare too. It's a cool game, honestly. Y'all ever feel bad about this? I'm a let you guys in on a little trade secret. Not really a trade secret, just something, I don't know, something I'm feeling right now. You guys ever feel kind of bad about the fact that maybe sometimes you want to do something with your friends, especially if it comes to playing a game, if I'm going to be honest with you? I think this is where it gets me the most. Is you want to play a game with your friend because you never really play with them that often or something like that, you know. Something along those lines. You just want to play a game with your friend. But it's the sort of deal where they don't like any of the games you like, but you like a lot of the games they like. And I have found myself, I'm gonna be real with you, I found myself in this slight predicament where it's like, I like playing the games that you like, you don't really like playing the games that I like. But the issue stems from the grand issue here, the grand order issue here that exists is the fact that I can't, what's the word I'm thinking? Yeah, I don't know. I'm saying I because that's who it's affecting. It's affecting me, but I'm proposing this question in the sense of, has anyone else felt this way? Where, you know, your friend wants to play a game or something, and you are down to play said game. However, you just kind of can't do it for like so long, dare I say. You know what I mean? I like playing video games as much as the next guy, but it's got to be a really good game, a really fun game, a game that I found very enjoyable, in order for it to suck me in to want to play for a very prolonged period of time. That's what I'm trying to say here. You feel me? Like, I am a fan of video games, but that video game has gotta be either A, insanely peak, or B, something that you can turn your brain off to very long term, and instead you just kind of like have those classic conversations, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? When you just have like a nice combo with your boy or whatever. Might be picking up what I'm putting down, perhaps, mayhaps not, I don't know, question mark. Regardless of it all, though, regardless of it all, where it's like, I don't know, man. I like Garden Warfare 2 a lot, is what I'm trying to say. I guess I will slip into something of my own, is that I'm a big fan of Garden Warfare 2. I think it's a really cool game. I think it's really fun. However, if I'm gonna be honest, I can't really play Garden Warfare 2 like that all too much, just because, I'm not gonna lie to you, eventually I kind of just get bored of the game. You feel me? At a certain point in time, as fun as a game Garden Warfare 2 is, I can only play it for so long before a part of me is like, man, I want to do something else. And that just kind of happens. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'll be feeling bad sometimes, because it's like, my friend wanted to play this game, and instead I'm kind of just like ditching them because of, I don't know, seems selfish. Tony, that is selfish, or Tony, that's not selfish, you know? I don't know. But a part of me just sort of feels selfish, because it's like, well, they wanted to play this game, but instead I'm over here like, man, I don't want to do that shit. You feel me? You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down here? I'm not gonna lie. Been feeling that way a lot about a lot of games recently. Just because it's kind of like, I don't know, nothing necessarily wrong with the games, dare I say. You feel me? Nothing necessarily wrong with the games that I'm playing or whatever, but sometimes a lot of those games are fun for, at least for me. A lot of games are kind of fun only for a bit, and then I'm like, man, all right, that was cool. Kind of want to go back to playing something else though, like fucking Borderlands 4 or something, you know what I mean? Maybe I just put down games as a hobby, you feel me? What the hell was that? Why was there like bones sticking out of the ground there? Weird. Maybe we just put down the video games as a hobby, Tony, you feel me? I don't know, maybe that's really the answer to everything, everywhere, all at once, is just never touch video games again because they suck. And you suck for liking video games. And you should, I don't know, like incinerate or something, you feel me? Maybe I just move on with my own life and do other shit. Pick up a new hobby, like fucking origami or something. You know what I mean? Gaming at this point, man, like I just want to, if I'm gonna be real with y'all, for me now, it's kind of just like, I just want to I get the stat boost at the worst possible time, bro. Who wants the stat boost while they're invincible? I can't, like, not invincible, but while they can't shoot anything, bro. What's the point? Die? Thank you. Jesus Christ, man. And then this doesn't really matter, does it? All this is not good. I really wish I got like sad bombs or something earlier, because as cool as this is, man, it's really not coming in as clutch as I would have liked, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, Sensor is low-key fucking me up here. Wait, nah, never mind. I was wrong. I think Sensor literally made that one of the easiest dodges I've ever interacted with in my life just now. I forgive Sensor. My apologies. I'm sorry for ever slandering you. My sweet summer child, dare I say. But like I'm saying, man, like, all I'm trying to say is, like, just, I don't know, man. At this point, I kind of just want to play games for the sake of playing games. Just because I find it fun. You feel me? Might be thinking like, Tony, that's, I don't know, you're not making any sense. Maybe I'm not making sense, you know? Maybe I'm not making sense. Maybe I'm just yapping up a storm for the sake of yapping up a storm. Tony just likes to hear himself talk or whatever. Fuck if I know, you know? I don't fucking know. What I do know is that gaming is fun. I do enjoy playing video games. I do enjoy playing The Binding of Isaac. But maybe I should just stop playing games that I don't like, you feel me? Even if that might mean perhaps never playing a game with my friends again. Is that crazy? It seems a little crazy, you know? Maybe that might not be the grand takeaway here, Tony. But I don't know, man. You feel me? Maybe Tony might be overreacting here, guys, but maybe he just never talks to another human being for the rest of his life. You feel me? Perhaps that. Perhaps what is this? On my DJ Khaled shit, you feel me? And perhaps what is this? I wonder what bro's up to. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't think I've heard of DJ Khaled in like like a minute. You know what I mean? Like, what's that guy been doing? What happens when you fall off like that, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, all one DJ Khaled shooters out there being like, Tony, you don't even know what a fall off is. You know, you couldn't fathom his fall off, bro. That's how above you he is. And it's like, shit, maybe straw man that I'm created for the sake of the comedy in the situation here. Maybe. That's a pure stat upgrade too. That's a pure stat upgrade, bro. Look at that. Hold on. Ouroboros Worm. How good is that? I have a +3 right now. That's a... Nah. It doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, it's a worse stat upgrade. This is infinitely better. Infinitesimally better, dare I say. Ow. Ow! I didn't even mean to do that. It's just, I don't know, whatever happened to that guy, you feel me? Might be a dumb question, might be a little fucked up question perhaps. I wonder what bro is up to, dare I say. I'm gonna be honest, the last I ever really even heard about DJ Khaled, you guys have probably heard this story, but he was trying, I believe, to outsell Tyler the Creator to try and go #1. And the way he was trying to do that is like he was bundling his album with energy drinks, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, What correlation does the energy drink have with the album to where you should be able to bundle those two items? You feel me? Sensor, you're hurting me here. You're hurting me here. This might be one of the easiest kills I've had in a while. Okay, or not. If I just keep taking damage, maybe not. Maybe I just sound like a moron. Maybe Tony got a little too cocky, perhaps. No mercy. There we go. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about half the time I recorded that. I'm gonna be real with y'all. But it doesn't really matter now, does it? That's everything for Judas, fellas. Nice. Anyways, want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day. And or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.